All right, so this is a instructional video for the EO5 Type as Object exercise, and if you have not yet taken this file, copied it from the exercises folder, you want to do that first. You can also download the file from the Canvas Dropbox, and it's a PSD file because this one has multiple layers. So if you look at the layers palette, you can see that there are several shape layers, and today we're going to learn how to turn text into a shape. And so I've actually highlighted on the text layer, and so you'll notice that the word mountain has some interesting kind of shapes to it, and that's because I've taken some text and I've modified a couple of the points on the letters themselves. So we're going to learn how to do that today. To do that, I'm actually going to turn this layer off. So the mountain layer, I want you to notice quickly, is below the lighter mountain, which is this shape, and the dark mountain, which is this shape, so that the parts of the letter that extend beyond it, like that, okay, are hidden, okay? And that's just an artistic kind of interpretation element, okay? So we are going to turn this text layer off, and we're going to get started with a layer of text or type, which you can see it's currently a type layer, and we're actually going to make a slight change to that. So if I were to click on the type tool and just click on here, I could change the writing, etc. And but as soon as I do the next step, I'm not going to be able to modify the text. So what we're going to be doing is going up to the type layer, and we're going to choose convert to shape. Okay, so I call this the type as object exercise. So we're going to turn this from a type element to a shape element. And notice right away a couple things. First of all, that type layer no longer has a T to indicate its type because we've changed it to a shape. And so each of the letters have anchor points, like we learned in the last exercise. So an anchor point is a point that connects a path. So these lines here are paths, okay? And so I'm going to get my direct selection tool for this exercise, and what we're going to do is we're going to be selecting on a couple of anchor points to modify the letter. Okay, so again, you're going to take a type layer, you're going to convert it to a shape, okay, in order to modify the text. Okay, so we are going to select on the bottom two anchor points. So I'm going to hold the Shift key with my direct select tool. Okay, and I'm going to now grab the path between those 2 points with the direct select tool, and I'm going to stretch it down. Okay, so that's one thing I'm going to do here. I'm going to go to the end, and I'm also going to select on these anchor points with the Shift key. I'm going to select and drag these down. I think I might have just wanted to select the other one, so let me just go back here. I'm going to bring these two back up. And that purple line, by the way, is an alignment feature that Photoshop will get things all lined up for you. Okay, now I kind of like that. There's lots of things you can do with this. If you want to stretch out the top of the T to make that taller, or even go off dimension, something like that. So have a little fun with changing the shape of these letters, okay? And then I'm going to, like the other one, drag this below the dark and light mountain so that those text elements are hidden. Okay, so this may be something that you want to use eventually when you start working with logo design. It could be an interesting little artistic thing that you do with text on your collage. Yeah, just wanted to show you how to to modify text to do the types of things that you want to do for artistic reasons. All right, so your job is just to take this same file, go to that text layer, and I'd like you to do a similar text treatment. When you're finished, you're going to save a PSD copy to your own folder, and then I'd like you to save a second copy as a JPEG. Okay, again, just a reminder, you're going to go to the File menu and choose Save As. You're going to select JPEG from the drop-down, okay, and save that a second copy to your own folder, which you're going to turn into Canvas as well. All right, so there's no submit folder for this exercise. You're just going to turn it into Canvas. Thanks, guys, for watching.